Hello everyone, Etta here. We have reached the end of week 4, I believe. Let me look again. I believe it's week 4. Yes, the end of week 4 for the Low Buy Collab. I am filming this on Friday. Technically, it's not over until Saturday, but I changed wax this morning and I probably won't really need to change it tomorrow. And I kind of decided, like, for me, I think this works best where I kind of film it just a little bit early because I just don't have time on Saturday to get all my videos done and uploaded and do, household chores and stuff like that. So I want to try to get these done a little bit earlier. So I think for me, what I'm going to do is Saturdays are going to either be a carryover from Friday if I can keep the wax going for the rest of the weekend, or anything that I feel needs to be changed, I'll either start Sunday's stuff or I'll count it as a free day for myself, and just maybe try to finish up some things that I didn't finish in previous weeks or something. So that I can kind of keep control of things that aren't finished. So we are going to go over what I did in the if you love it, melt it week. Kind of if you hoard it, melt it. It was a wonderful, wonderful week. There's not going to be a single thing I'm going to tell you that I didn't enjoy because there's a reason why it was the if you love it week. So I enjoyed everything that I did this week. It could still be a little difficult because even every time I'd go to figure out what I wanted to do in which warmer, I kind of thought, do I really want to do this? I had to keep telling myself, yes, you do. You want to smell this. You want to enjoy it. And, but you kind of get that little feeling of, I don't want to be finished it. I don't want to be finished it. Or I was sad to change out wax sometimes because I felt like, well, that was it for that scent. I won't smell it again until the next time I get to do that, if I even have any more of that particular one. So let's go ahead and jump in. We are going to go over what I finished first and then what I still have some left of. And I kept some things in a bag because it was either not part of the collab or it was what I did on what I would have said was my free Saturday last week, because I did my video a day early. So it's not all collab stuff, but it's in my empties, so I'm going to show it to you. All right, I finished up this candle from Bath & Body Works. It was the White Barn Noel, Silver Pine, and Cedar. And this one did really well. We had it going in the sunroom on the over by the TV area. It smelled really good. It was a decent throw. Had a decent throw. I had another one that was over there. It's called the Original. It's like an original candle, I guess, from White Barn. And it smelled so good when it was lit, right? It threw well. It did really, really well. And it got down to just a little bit above this. It had just a little bit more than this. And I was like, I didn't really want to put it in the Empties bin yet. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go put that one on the warming zone of my stove, which is where I do wax sometimes. I put it on there. That baby is throwing today so well. It is filling the kitchen. I mean, filling the kitchen. It's kind of drifting out. I'm like, wow, it's doing even better than it did when it was lit. So I'm going to keep doing that one. So even if I don't have any wax to do tomorrow, I'm going to keep doing that candle because that sucker is beautiful. So I got that candle that I finished. I said that I have very oily skin, so I rarely use like body cream and stuff like that. But in the winter time, I'll use like some hand cream. And I finished up one that I had from Bath & Body Works. It's the hyaluronic acid hydrating hand cream. I don't even know if they even carry this one anymore, but I enjoyed it. I finally finished it. I did have to change out another 25 watt bulb that was in one of the warmers in that room above the garage. I went ahead and pulled out the pods that were upstairs, like by the landing area. And I had in that one 2 pods of Christmas Cottage. That's not like one of my favorites, but in the pods it does well. I like it for the pods. Let's see. The rest I think is stuff that I did on my freebie Saturday is what I call it, and calling it for myself. I had one tiny little cube in here of Pink Marshmallow World, Pink Sugar Marshmallow Peppermint Stick from K Scent and Melts. I put this in the half bath downstairs since it was one little cube. I found this one in my stash of stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to finish this little baby because it had, I don't know, I think it had 4 or 5 cubes in it. So I was like, I'm finishing it. So I used up from Better Homes and Gardens. It was the Farm Apple Pumpkin. I put it in the kitchen. I put it in the 2 warmers, and I put it in the little warming zone dish that's on the stove. Let's see. I did. Oh, this was so pretty. So pretty. And I think I have one more of this one. This is from a Bring Back My Bar from a while ago. It's Frosted White Birch. I like that one. That's pretty. I like that. I hope it gets voted back at some point. Let's see. Oh, I did this, I think, on the landing that day, and I might have did the rest like in the back bedroom or something like that. I mixed together, yeah, because I think they were both full, so I would have like spread it around. I did Happy Holidays and Christmas Cottage. I'm pretty sure I mixed these. I might not have mixed them all, because I think I did some of this one in the sunroom, and I did it by itself. Christmas Cottage, I don't know. But I used them up on Saturday. I need to clean out my little empty thing. Move this over. I'm trying not to break that candle. There'll be too much glass everywhere. And I finally got around to trying out this mixture. And a little too late at the same time. Because I mixed together, I had 3 cubes in each, and I mixed together Sweet Orange Pomander with Wassail Wonderland. And it was great. I did them in the dining room. It was beautiful. It smelled so good. Every time I'd walk into the dining room, I was like, oh, that smells so good. Now, little caveat to that, it did have a little help in terms of really making me enjoy it. I had 3 of each, right? So I had them in the 3 Scentsy warmers in the dining room, but the dining room also has a Yankee Candle warmer. So in the Yankee Candle warmer, I still had some wax from a vendor of Satsuma, and it was still in the little cup. I hadn't thrown it away because I still felt like it had some scent in it. So I turned that on too. So I had Satsuma in the Yankee Candle warmer, and then the mix of Sweet Orange Pomander and Wassail Wonderland in the warmers. And oh my goodness, did it smell great. Loved it, loved it, loved it. And I say I'm a little late because Sweet Orange Pomander I did have in the club. I had put it in there already, but I don't have Wassail Wonderland anymore in the club. But I do have a couple of cubes, so I'm probably fine because I think I probably even have like 3 bars of Wassail Wonderland, so I can just keep Sweet Orange Pomander in the club until I get 3 bars, and then I'll have an even amount, and I'll be good. All right, so now for the week, what did I do? You saw what I was planning on doing. I originally showed you that I had 4 cubes in this one of cherry almond pie. I did that one like by itself. I think I did them all in the, I think I did it all in the kitchen. Then I had another bar of cherry almond pie because I knew the 4 cubes was just not going to be enough for what I really wanted to do. And I didn't even do as much as I wanted because there was another vendor wax that had cherry in it, and I was going to grab it, but I also knew I needed to cut it up, and I just didn't feel like it. I was busy all week. It was like my extra busy week for work, so I just didn't have the extra time. So I said, oh well, just won't do it. But I did use this cherry almond pie with the rest of my Brita's Coffee with Dracula. And I had I had Coffee with Dracula in the kitchen in the warmers. I put cherry almond pie with the rest of this in the dish on the stove. And then what I had left of cherry almond pie, I put in the dining room. And it was super. Of course, you know, I've said cherry almond pie does not last a super long time. So once it died, I went ahead and pulled the things out and I put something else in. I can't remember at the moment what I followed it with, but I did. All right, let's see. I'll show you that one after. I did go ahead and use my Pacific Sandalwood. Obviously, I enjoyed all of this. I loved every one of them, so don't really need to go over all that. I didn't have too much in this lemon sorbet. I think I either had 3 or 4 cubes. I want to say, I think I had 3. This one I would have done with another one. Yes, I did do my mix of hibiscus pineapple and hibiscus water. Love that combination. I did some in the dining room. I did some in my room, and I'm trying to remember where I finished it. I may have finished it in the room above the garage. I used my We're All Mad here. It's gone. So I know I have a couple left, but not too many. So I'm gonna need that one voted back soon, please. I did I think this is the only one I have of this one. I could be wrong. One may appear somewhere when I might have gotten it stuck underneath another one where I didn't know I put it, but blue agave and melon, I used that one. I would say that of all the stuff I did all week long, this one would probably be my least favorite of all of them. I mean, they're all loves. I love them all. I love the melon in this one, but I would say it's probably the one I got the least enjoyment from, which, if that's possible. I did my Walmart Sensationals that I had of Celebración Dulce, Sweet Celebration, which was kind of like a peach / cantaloupe together. Very, very good. Let's see. Oh, Amber Road, which is one that I took out of my club like a big dummy, thinking that, oh yeah, I don't know that it, you know, and only to find out later when I warmed it again that I should not have taken it out of my club. I did this one in my room. I put some someplace else, and then I finished it today in here. It's in here right now, and this room smells amazing. Amazing. I have probably walked in this room more times today than I normally do because love that scent. And that's the other hard thing is there's so many scents and I'm putting them all around. I'm almost having a hard time putting them in the room above the garage because I don't go in there that often. And I feel like I don't want to waste one of my great scents in there. So I was like, okay, which one can I put in there that I won't feel too bad that I didn't go in there to smell it? So that was a little difficult. This one, I used Inhale, Exhale. And this isn't necessarily a love for me, as much as it is that I love the way it works on the landing. It does a great job there, and so for that, it is a love. But an actual like love in terms of I love the scent, yeah, no, I don't. But I do love its performance. Let's see, trying to do, all right, I did this one today. This is Happy New Home, and I put 3 cubes on the landing, right? Because it's the Accord, it's just 3 dishes. I have 3 warmers above the garage. In the room above the garage, I put 1 cube in each there. That's another 3. And then I put the last 2 in the mud room. So this one's kind of spread out above, like upstairs, and then the back over here. I used my bar of Jack's Obsession. Love that. Totally love that one. I did my beautiful, beautiful Vanilla Oud. And I did cottage garden. I know I did some of that on the landing, and that lasted for days. I was very happy about that. Days. I never did go pull the 5th bar. Again, my super busy week at work. I don't know why I thought I'd have time to do that. But I did go through the other 4 from the Hygge collection. Just to show, they are empty. I'm not faking that I used them. So I used Woolly Slippers, Calming Woods, Quiet Clementine, such a good performer, and my beautiful, beautiful Cozy Kitchen. Oh my goodness. I truly hope I still have one more of these. I sure hope I have one more because it performed in the kitchen like a champ. Oh my goodness. It was superb. It was utterly superb. And then, of course, the one that I was the most afraid to use, do we or don't we? I used it. I know I have a couple left. Not many, but I have a couple. And this is one that I had it going. I did it in the sunroom because if I'm going to be working in there, I'm warming it in there so that I can smell it. I can smell it all day long. And the 2 of the warmers have one of those timers on it, so it turns off at a certain point at night. The 3rd warmer, I had to use that plug the timer thing someplace else, so it doesn't have one, so that one stays on all night long. And then I had some in the Yankee cup on my desk. So this morning I thought, okay, well, I need to change the one that was not on a timer since it was on all night long, and I didn't feel like it was strong enough. So since I had to change that, I said, well, I'm going to change the 3 warmers. And the 3 warmers right now, I actually have Frozen, The North Calls with Whiteout. I have that going in the sunroom. But the 2 warmers that were on the timer, I took the little pieces out, and the one that I knew would fit still in the Yankee Candle warmer, that probably was the bigger piece, I mixed it with what was left in the Yankee Candle warmer, and I have that going on my desk again today. So loving that. Hey, Zena. Somebody must be home because I closed the door so she couldn't get in here, which means somebody came home and left the door open. All right, so that's what's finished, and now I'm going to go over what I didn't finish. So I showed you my 2 here, right? There's still some cubes left, not too many, but I did use some of that. I almost finished my vanilla suede. And let's see, I did not touch my 2nd bar of Inhale Exhale because I like to do that on the landing, like I said. And that Cottage Garden did such a great job. And I think I also did some of the Quiet Clementine there. I didn't have to do as much on the landing. And then I didn't use my bar of Luscious Lemon, I think because I had some of the other stuff going. I had the We're All Mad here. I had some of the regular lemon sorbet. I had a lot of other things that I didn't need to. And I never got to use my sheer leather because I would have used vanilla. I used a lot of the vanilla suede, but I would have used this one also in the bedroom. And I had other stuff going in the bedroom that did well, lasted a long time, so I didn't have to change it too much in there. And then let's see. Oh, and I never even got a chance to use Rumor Has It. Again, I didn't feel the need to change the wax in the bedroom as much. I almost finished Rumble Buffin. I don't know if that's a misspelling or not, but it says Rumble Buffin. I got 3 little cubes left, and I almost put these in the room above the garage since it was 3 pieces and there's 3 warmers. And I was like, no, I'm not wasting it there because I'm not going to get to smell it as much. So I was like, nope. When the Yankee Candle warmer in my bathroom stops smelling, I'll use the last 3 pieces then. I'm like, I'm not wasting it. I did use some of, I can't even do this, Streusel Cushion. That was good. I enjoyed it. I used a little bit more of my loaf of Bold and Beautiful, which is a custom that I did of coffee house, zucchini bread, and blackberry jam. This baby, when I used it in the kitchen, I'm trying to remember what I had in the living room that day. I don't remember. I say living room. It used to be the living room, the dining room. I can't remember what was in the dining room that day. I couldn't smell it over this. This coffee house oil is so strong that it was overpowering whatever I had going in the dining room. This from the kitchen. I did use up a little bit more of my coffee bean sea salt caramel. Still have quite a bit of that. I can't remember if there was 2 in here before. There may have been 4. I think I used I think there was 2 white ones in here, and I used those of Autumn Coffee. I still have the same 4 cubes of Asian Sandalwood, because again, this will get used in my bedroom. I will not use this in a room where I'm going to feel like I didn't smell it well enough. I need it for my bedroom. If I'm going to finish it, I don't mind finishing it, but I'm not going to waste it and put it in a room where I'm not going to smell it. So I was like, nope, saving it for my bedroom. And then the last one in the basket here is Salted Caramel Latte Cookie Land. And this one smells so good. So good. I had this one going in the kitchen this morning, and I did it another day also in the kitchen, but I had it again this morning in the kitchen, and smelled so good. All right. That's what I finished up and what I didn't finish up, and I gave you the reasons why. So I have the bars, the bars that I still have of Scentsy. I did my video already for my melting basket for the coming week, and you'll see. But anyways, the ones that I haven't finished here are going to go right into that basket. I'm just going to incorporate them into that basket. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. And I can't remember, I did that video yesterday, but it's going up after this one. I'm trying to remember if I gave you an update on where I am on the Low Buy, and I can't remember if I did or not, but I'll reiterate if I haven't. So far, I made my purchases at the beginning of January for the Bring Back My Bar from Scentsy. I also said that Scentsy was excluded from my Low Buy. I was not counting it in my Low Buy at all, but that I would try to keep it at a minimum if I could. So I did that 6-pack at the beginning of the month, and then I did the exclusive club order so that I could get those exclusive bars. And I have not purchased anything else. In fact, that party order, I still haven't closed it. I need to get it closed by the end of this month because I want to get some of those Bring Back My Bars as part of my host rewards, and I won't be able to after January 31st. So I have to get it done this weekend. So I haven't done any more from Scentsy, and I did do one order from a vendor, and that was for the Teddy Bees pre-order. I did say that in my other video. I just remembered that. And I made a small $40 order from the Teddy Bees pre-order. It's Friday. It's the afternoon. There are 2 launches still to happen today that have not happened as of this filming. And I really want to make some purchases from it, but I really want to not do that. I'm trying really hard to, one, not go over the $100. And I'm afraid that, if I do the order today of the things that I want to do, if I got everything I wanted, I would absolutely go over the $100. And part of me feels like, well, I don't want to place an order for 2 cents and pay a bunch of shipping to get two different cents, and that's it. So I'm kind of weighing my decision as to what I want to do for that. So I don't know. We'll see. I may place an order, but I may not. I may try to hold off. Part of my plan is one of the launches is at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. My plan is to not even log in until like 5 to see, in hopes that the scents that I really wanted are already sold out anyways, and then I'll just feel like, oh well, I missed them. And if not, then maybe I'll hold off until February, and if the items that I want are still there, then at least I have $100 to play with for that. But then I'm out of luck for the rest of February, so I don't know. Anyways, how are you doing with the low buy? If you are following along, are you still on track for January? Did you stay within the $100 or whatever your limit was? Maybe you gave yourself a $200 limit. Maybe you gave yourself a $50 limit. I don't know. So are you still within your limit? I really want to stay within mine. I'm really trying very, very hard. I don't succeed at a lot of things that I try to do, but I try. And it's still fun. I'm looking forward to the next week's warming. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you participated with us, and I hope that you got to warm all the loves that you have, all the different scents that you enjoy. It makes for such a beautiful week. Every day was, wow, it smells so good. Wow, it smells so good. So I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you participated. I hope that you'll be back. Don't forget to check out everybody else's videos. I'm looking forward to finding out. I tried to watch all the melting. I try to watch all of them, but sometimes after you've watched like the fourth or fifth one, you kind of forgot what maybe one of the other people already said, or you forgot some of their favorites. Because we don't have like 2 or 3 favorites. We all have probably dozens. So I do enjoy listening to what some people say are their favorites, because I'm kind of surprised by them sometimes. I'm like, what? I didn't realize you liked that. I wouldn't have suspected that you liked that scent. So anyways, I find it interesting. I find it fun. It's another way to feel closer to the community, the wax community, by getting to know what people like and don't like. And don't forget to participate. Don't forget to join in. Don't forget to have a great day. So until next time, enjoy your scents, enjoy your day, and enjoy your journey. Talk to you later. Bye.